Blog Talk Radio. Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for tuning into the Yvonne Latrell's podcast. I am the host, Yvonne Latrell. My co-host, Essie, is with me today for our Thoughtful Tuesday show. Essie, hey, how are you?
I'm good. I thought you forgot about me for a second.
I was trying to let you in.
I know. I thought, okay, you're going to do the show by yourself tonight? All right, I'm going to sit back and listen. It's all good.
Oh, no. No.
You want me on the show tonight? It's cool. I understand it, Ron.
Oh, I definitely need you.
Oh, I feel so special.
You are special.
I know that. Nah, I don't buy that. I don't buy that. But
Oh
it's
my
your story.
God.
You can tell it however you want to tell it. It's your life. Devil don't care who tells it.
Oh my God.
I don't care who tells it. Oh man, so what's been going on? I'm proud of you, girl. I got to tell you that. I got to first start by saying that I'm proud of you. I've been
Tell me why.
You've been sending me about the food and everything that you've
yes.
been cooking. You went from I'm not cooking nothing to Miss Betty Crocker now.
I know.
Every day I feel you making something new or doing something new. I'm like, all right.
Yes, I've been doing the salmon.
Yvonne trying to scoop a nigga this year.
No, definitely not. No,
trying to bag somebody this year. Fellas, look out.
I just find it interesting. That's all. I just find it interesting.
Oh, now the stove turns on and you could cook with it?
No, it's just, I think, I think it really has a lot to do with TikTok. That's what I think, because it's just, so many different things on there, so many delicious looking food, and it's like, oh my gosh, I want to try this, I want to try that. So yeah, today I made shrimp and crab pasta, and it was really delicious. Everyone liked it. I made a huge pot, and one of my brothers was like, he wants some because he had some before, but he only had the shrimp pasta. Today I tried the shrimp and crab, but one day I made shrimp pasta, and I made the salmon croquettes to go with it. They kind of look like the crab cakes, but they're salmon. Yeah, salmon. So really delicious. But yeah, so yeah. So yeah, that's all that's going on with me right now that I could think of for the moment. What about you?
Not much. Just doing my thing. I started doing my post-date tweets and everything, and I'm trying to get on social media a little more to promote my website and promote my screenwriter for hire services. I had a couple of people reach out to me, a couple of production companies. We're trying to work out some deals, hash out some ideas and everything, But the thing I realized with these production companies, and I met a producer, and she was pretty upfront with me about everything as far as her budget and everything. And I appreciated that, because most of these producers will see how much information you know. And I think they're doing like a filling out process to see if they can lowball you on a price. So, she came out and told me, like, listen, this is the what I'm making, what I'm putting into the film, and I don't have a budget like that or whatever to give you what you're asking for, but I'm really willing to work with you if you're willing to work with me. And I'm pretty sure that I think we can hash some things out, and I think we make a good team for a little bit,
Right.
So that's about it with me. I'm always looking to, hone in on my craft and try to, get some more work.
Okay.
That's about it, I got some more stuff. Matter of fact, no, that's not it. I got some more stuff that's getting ready to go to my website. I'm getting ready to do an author to author page. I'm gonna allow some authors to post their books and everything on my website, as a landing page for them to try to sell their books. So if there's any authors out there listening, reach out to me, and I'll tell you how the whole thing is basically an affiliate program. They'll come to my site, order your books, and we'll just work out how much I'll get percentage-wise and how much you'll get as far as the books and everything. And what else? Oh, I'll be starting my podcast soon. I've been working and playing with that a little, and I'm going to see where that takes me. You know, It's going to be on Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's called The Voice Behind the Pen. And I'm going to be talking to anyone in the, not the music industry, anyone in the filming industry, and anyone that is an author. Mondays I'm going to have authors, and Wednesdays I have somebody from the movie industry on the podcast. And that's it, Bob. Back to you.
Okay, well, in other news, before we do advertisement, and we can put your website further in with the advertisement, is there anything in the news that you wanted to talk about?
Oh, yeah. So last week we talked about that girl that had posted some St. Aug's, and she said that she was dating a dude and she contracted HIV or whatever. So, you know, that was national news. Come to find out that girl lied. That's like the girl that we talked about with she found a kid on the highway. Then the following week we found out she lied. It was another one of those situations. It amazes me now how many people do things for clout. It's crazy. You can't believe nothing on the news anymore. Nothing. You know, I don't believe nothing. From now on, I've been lately, what I should say is lately, what I'll do is I'll check it out. I'll report it, but then I'll wait to see, you know, and you see I found out that it was fake because I did some more research on it.
Wait, say something again.
Text messages. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you now. You were, yeah. Can you hear me? You were going out a little bit.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
This girl created these fake text messages and stuff between her and allegedly her ex-boyfriend. She was upset with him because he broke up with her. So she spread the rumor that he had HIV/AIDS. And,
oh, my gosh.
You know, so this is crazy, man.
I don't remember that. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I said something about it last week. I talked about it. She's supposedly going to St. Aug's College.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So now, you know, they didn't say what charges she's facing, but I know defamation of character is definitely one of them that she could definitely be facing. You know, because she scared a lot of women. You know, a lot of women probably seen this guy's picture was like, yo, I used to mess with this dude. I slept with this dude.
Wait. Hold on, your phone is breaking up.
How about now?
No, it's still static. You're static and say something else?
How about now?
Okay, yeah.
How about something now? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
So.
That is so crazy.
But people don't care about what it'll do, how it affects another person's life. You know, everybody's just cool with just creating clout, chasing situations for themselves.
And all that because he broke up with her. Okay, so she went around saying that he had HIV, but where did she?
Yeah, she posted it on Facebook and stuff.
Oh no.
She posted it on social media.
That is, it's embarrassing.
I seen it originally. I seen it on book, I think. No, yeah. I seen it on Facebook. Matter of fact, remember Zoe that we had on the Tanisha Zoe?
Yeah.
Tanisha Zoe that we had on the show. She had reposted it because that was her old school. I think she went to St. Paul. And she said, ladies, y'all got to be careful with these men or whatever. And she reposted it, and that's what made me talk about it on our news thing last week. And then, like maybe a day or two later, I seen on the Shade Room that they had caught that she lied and she started this whole thing and she created these tweets and everything. It's just, I just want, I just want it to become a law now that you can't spread false news. But if that becomes a law, then the news media is out of business.
Right.
Because that's all they do is create false narratives. Like the whole situation with the aliens. I think it was in Miami where they had a video of all these people running. I have not yet seen not one person that was running in that crowd do a Facebook Live or anything. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I have yet to see one person do a Facebook Live. I have yet to see any other video than the video pointing of the camera down and people running.
Right. And that's down here where by me.
And that's just crazy to me, man. It's so much, and then that I can't remember her name. She talked about it in 2001. Carolyn something, Rofin, something like that. And she talked about how, the government, how they try to use the scare tactics on the people in the United States, versus the terror attacks. Then there's something else. And then she said the final one would be UFO sightings. And I guess this is the final method that they're going to try to use to scare anybody. I think disease was one of them. Then you had COVID 2 years ago? You had COVID hit everything, and everybody's mysteriously dying. Oh, you can't go up to the hospital with your family member. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, they died from COVID-related situations. But nobody was able to go up there to say goodbye to their loved ones. Nobody was able to sit in the hospitals with their loved ones. Some people were reporting that the news. And matter of fact, I was in the hospital because when I had got COVID, I wound up in the emergency room. And they were reporting how terrible some of these operating rooms and everything was. The hospital that I was at, we had a bunch of COVID patients, but it wasn't as bad as they were showing on TV, where people were just sitting around dying. It was like all of the footage that they were showing were like from a horror movie that they were showing everybody in the country. Like they tried to do that thing where they were showing the military guys from Afghanistan, I think it was, shooting guns up in the air, celebrating the United States being bombed somewhere. I can't remember. This was a few years ago. Come and find out that was old footage that the media put up and made it seem like it was actually right now, and it was old footage.
Right.
And I keep telling everybody, I said, stop looking at these smoking guns and mirrors. Because that's all this is mirrors, just illusions. Everything is an illusion with the United States. They have videos of people, gallons of snow, making snowballs, trying to light the snow on fire, and it won't burn. We got to worry about the things that they're doing to us that they're not talking about. All these migrants that are coming into the country, nobody's talking about that. But everybody's talking about the Shay and Cat Williams interview. And I keep telling everybody, we get start shining glittery things in front of our faces, and we'll look at that and other things are happening around that glittery thing. And I tell everybody, I say it's crazy how you can look down your timeline and everybody for the past 3 to 4 days after that interview, everybody was sharing memes, everybody was sharing parts of that video, this, that, and the third. You got a business, I got a business. Not one of your friends shared anything about your business. I might have had a handful of people that helped me promote some of my book stuff. But I'm looking down at timelines, they're sharing this Cat Williams and Shannon Sharp. These dudes are already millionaires.
Yeah, of course.
But I just learned to accept people for who they are and what they're going to show you who they're going to be. You can't expect nobody to be any different than who they are. You know, you can't give a person the benefit of the doubt anymore. Those days are over with. There's no morals. Nobody has morals anymore.
No one has morals, and I just want to touch real quick on what you were talking about, just real quick about the girl that posted that her ex-boyfriend had HIV on social media because he broke up with her. I mean, clearly, I don't know where my mind was last week because I don't remember you saying that. But oh my gosh, like that is so embarrassing. Like, oh my gosh.
And that was the thing too. She wasn't even ashamed that she did it. She wasn't even ashamed. I don't even think people know what the word ashamed means anymore.
That is so embarrassing. Like, oh my gosh, like you are that much of a loser. Like you can't. Oh my gosh, like you don't have a life. You just cannot have a life when you sit up here and you try to plot on your ex because your ex don't want to be with you. Your ex have moved on and you like that is really embarrassed. I would be so embarrassed. I oh my gosh. And then you have to be that's why it's very important like to pick your friends wisely because like my friends would definitely tell me, "Oh my gosh, you are so stupid." Like I wouldn't even do that anyways, but like you oh my gosh, like I don't even know what to say. That is just like one of the lowest, most embarrassing things ever. I would be so embarrassed.
She wasn't embarrassed at all. At all. And when I say at all, she was not embarrassed at all. Not a bit.
Like you can't, like you don't have a life. You can't get anybody else. You have low self-esteem. Your self-esteem has to be so low to just sit around plotting on somebody that don't want to be with you. Like, I would never. I would never. So, anyways, in other news, I seen a clip I had sent to you with a kiss. Wait, shit. With Angela Bassett and Regina King. They shared a smooch after Regina receives a award on the lips. What are your thoughts on that? Did you see it?
I wish I'd have seen it.
Well, check your phone. I just sent it to you. Tell me when you see it. I just sent it to you.
Because I think both of them are attractive. Very beautiful.
But what does that have to do with a kiss on the lip? Come on.
Huh? I don't know.
Okay, here
well,
we
they say,
here we go. We about to disagree.
Now y'all women do when y'all get older. Y'all let that wild side come out.
No way. Okay, so Angela Bassett is married, and so some people said, "Oh, it's just like a kiss between a mother and a daughter." Like I would never kiss my mom on the lips, never. Like, so that is no mother and daughter kiss anything. No way. And then, I mean, like, whose idea was that? Like, no way. Come on the forehead, yes. On the cheek, yes. Not on the lips. Don't.
I'm just seeing this.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know. It seems like you was more upset about it than anything. I'm not.
I just think it's awkward. Like you don't have to congratulate me by kissing me on the lips.
Well, we dealing with Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's exactly that, Hollywood.
Definitely. That's just definitely weird.
I think it's more question now because of the times that we're in, because people are questioning other people's sexuality, and
Yeah.
nobody know whose team you're on or whose team you're rooting for, or if you say something about one team, it's it's um it's just basically, what is it, a hate crime? Whatever you say against somebody, it's I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that alone. Because next thing you know, Esme said this, and, with the whole AI situation, them switching your words up, using your voice to make statements and everything, and they're showing people that they can do this, and people like, oh, that's cool, not realizing they're pulling the wool over your head. They're pulling
Yeah.
the wolves over your head. So now when your ass is convicted of a crime you didn't commit because they use AI technology, we're not going to be able to separate reality from not. We're not going to be able to
Yeah.
separate it. Everything is going
Yeah.
to seem real. You know, everything is
Mhm.
going to seem real, and they're showing everybody this piece by piece. They're showing them the things that they can do. They could put you at a scene of a crime. They could take and put your DNA evidence at a place that you would never ask. But everybody thinks it's so cool. Oh, AI this, AI that. And they showed us that in movies. People being framed.
Mhm.
I think the first
Mhm.
movie was with, what's her name? No, not Angela Bassett. Sandra Bullock. I think it was The Net. Where they erased her whole
Oh.
existence. And
Oh my
that
gosh!
movie was
I never.
old.
Is that a good movie?
Yeah, watch it. For the time that it came out, it was a good movie. Now you
I
look
mean,
at the computers and be like, yo, I don't believe we had computers that look like that.
yeah, but if it's a good movie, it's a good movie, no matter if it came out, the 80s, the 90s, Because I was going to watch that the other day, and I didn't, and I always said I wanted to watch that.
Yeah,
So,
watch it.
but
They erased her whole identity.
okay, I'm
Enemy of the
definitely going to
State
watch
was
that.
another one with Will Smith.
Oh yes, I definitely like that movie. That was a great movie.
And they show you how powerful people that are put in certain positions can make you totally no longer exist or change and alter your life for you for the rest of your life. And you're fighting to prove that you're innocent or something you never did. These
Okay, and
movies aren't by chance.
speaking of Will Smith, hold on, let me see if I sent it to you. Um, well, we can probably touch on this next week. It was I was on Instagram, and I don't know if it was Baller Alert or the Shade Room. So it had some songs and videos that came out. I think they came out in 2007 that people never like really heard these songs. One was with Tyra Banks, which I did hear the Tyra Banks song. It was Shaq, and anyways, there was this song with Jada Pickett, and I never knew that she was a singer or tried to sing, and it was the video was just so stupid. The song was just like so wrong. It was like an evil song, like it looked like she was at a graveyard. Hands was coming out of the grave, and I'm thinking like, this is why, this is why their life is so fucked up. Like, oh my gosh, it just was like so evil. Like they just definitely seemed like a weird family. And the sad thing is, I really used to like Will so much, and just seemed like his marriage and the kids are just like, not the idea of family that I used to think that they once was. So I gotta send you that video, and just so you could see that clip. It was just like really weird, very weird vibes.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
the whole industry, there's so many of them that are weird. So many of
yeah,
them.
and
So many of them are just weird.
And I want to say happy heavenly birthday to Aaliyah. Today would have been her 45th birthday today.
Okay. Yeah, my sister
Mhm.
was a huge Aaliyah fan. I didn't
As
realize how
as
beautiful
I
that woman was until she passed away.
what? Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah, I didn't realize
crazy.
that. Yeah, that was a beautiful
Yes.
woman. I didn't realize that. You know.
I was a Aaliyah fan from when she came out. Like I liked her from the first time I heard her. So yeah, definitely a huge Aaliyah fan. But okay, so in other news, before we get into our topic, let me go ahead and do some advertisements. Let's pay some
Okay.
bills around here.
Oh yeah, I got to call management. My check was wrong last week.
Oh, well, that check was not wrong.
That check was wrong. So
that
I
check
forgot to
was
talk to management.
that check was looking good. So
I say, well, I lost my damn mind.
that check was really nice. Okay, so wait, where is? Oh, okay. Okay, so this is your sign to travel if you have been looking to travel. Travel Ganza. Book with them today. Their number is I don't know why I'm laughing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so their number is 754-246-6037, and that's Shannon Jones. Again, 754-246-6037, and you can also contact Shannon Jones at sjtravelganza@gmail.com. And if you are in the Florida area and you are looking for a mobile notary, you can contact Williams and Williams. Their number is 954-579-9180. Again, that number is 954-579-9180. That's Williams and Williams. And also, tax season is here, everyone. If you are looking for someone to do your taxes, you guys can contact Tax Resource Center, and you do not have to see them in person. You guys can send them your documents online. You guys can contact NOAA. Log on to www.taxresourcecenter.net. Again, that's www.taxresourcecenter.net. And they can file your taxes no matter what state you are in. And Nicholas Sullivan, he has a book out. It's Infatuated with the Streets. It's available on Amazon.com. Again, that's Nicholas Sullivan, and his book Infatuated with the Streets is available on Amazon. And also, SC will be coming out with his own podcast. It's everything it's in the works. So you guys don't forget you can check out his website. It's www.theauthor.scdickens.com. Again, that's www.theauthor.scdickens.com. And of course, SC gets free advertisements because he is a part of Yvonne Latrell's podcast. And don't forget, his podcast will be available on Monday and Wednesday. We will definitely keep you updated with that. And he still will be here on Tuesdays. If not, he will get the shit choked out of him. So,
I was waiting for something crazy to come out your mouth. It was too much time had went by without you saying something crazy. I'm sitting here, not to cut you off. I'm sitting here reading some of these emails, and I cannot, for the life of me, pick one, only because some of them are juicy, yo. I'm sitting here like, yo, it just shows you how foul some people can be, yo. But continue, I'm sorry, I'm just still looking at these emails.
Okay, no, that's, I think that's pretty much it. Before, let me see. That's all of the advertisement, and we're gonna get ready to get into our topic, and we are taking questions from our listeners. And guys and dolls, don't forget the number here to give us a call live on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The number here is 563-999-3548. Again, that number is 563-999-3548. I don't know if we're going to be doing I don't think we're going to be taking questions next week and a week after, because I do believe that we do have a guest for next week and a week after that, and I think the week after that as well. And also, don't forget, for anyone out there that do want to advertise with us, you guys can contact us through email or text. It's easier if you guys just text us at 305-204-3371. Again, that number is 305-204-3371. And also, when SC gets his podcast up and rolling, we will be doing a special where you can advertise with either one of us, and you will get a deal, and we will advertise on both of the shows. So so that's it for the advertisement. And guys and dolls, again, don't forget, you guys can hit us up 305-204-3371. And the number to the studio is 563-999-3548. And we're going to get ready to start taking some emails from you guys, going over the emails that we're going to read.
Yeah, so I wanted to add something into that. So next week we have actress Kendra Johnson, which will be the 23rd, I think it is, January 23rd. And then January 30th, we're going to have Keith Lakeem Powell. Keith Lakeem Powell has several movies on Tubi. I'm bringing both of them onto the show because I was going to work with both of them with my project, The Lounge. For unseen circumstances, the project fell through with the producer and us. So, no hard feelings, no bad blood. It's just that's what happens when you go into production or into a movie. But next week and the following week, those are going to be the two guests. So if any of y'all, I don't know, should we do in the following week? Should we do a question and ask, or besides us, or you want to just do us talking to them and we possibly bring them back? Because we still got to do, and you know what? That was my fault that we didn't do the what was it? Freaky Fridays? Was it Freaky Fridays that we were supposed to do?
No, but it wasn't your fault, because we have, we have just different things that we're working on. But I mean, we could still get to the Freaky Friday, because we never did set a particular date for that.
Yeah, I was supposed to make sure that went through before the year let out, because we're supposed to have a big, coming into the new year thing with us having a crazy party with us talking to them. But like I said, we'll reschedule that and we'll get everybody the dates on that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Did you see some of the emails I sent you?
Yes, I did. And before because we could do whichever, but I want to read a message that someone asked, and it was just for me and you. It They just want to know what is the best song to play when having sex. Like,
Oh man, wow.
yeah.
So I'm old school R&B.
Mhm.
Anything Silk, anything. Oh man, Jodeci, Silk, anything. Usher, Beyonce. I'm all old school R&B. So depending on how nasty you want to get, because my boy Tank got some nasty songs out that
Oh
make you do
wow,
some things.
yeah, he do.
Remind me to
Um,
tell you my Tank story if I haven't told you that after the
yeah.
show. I got a
Okay,
story with
yeah.
him and a Cat Williams story.
Okay. Well, for me, I'm pretty old school too, like when it comes to, like romantic things like that or whatever. So I'm anything Isley Brother. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, so Ronald Isley, so Isley Brothers and R. Kelly
You like
because
to be
I ain't got
manhandled.
I love anything R. Kelly as well, like the music.
Yeah.
So like those, I'm trying to see is there, yeah, but like those are my two tops, the Isley Brothers and R. Kelly, and I think like I'm really romantic, like when I'm into somebody, like so I'm into the hey let's have a romantic night, let's slow dance, candles, music, so that's
You one of
me,
them.
yeah, yes, I'm one of them,
You
yes,
one of them.
yes,
So you don't even be
yes.
like, just throw me around the room, choke me, or none of that.
I have definitely been. Yes, I definitely have been choked and thrown around and role played. Yes, 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 yes. And I did.
Yeah.
One of my ex, he still talk about that. He just said that he never did that with anyone. Role playing. So
Mm.
I'm trying to see did I do it with anyone else? Because everybody is not into that. But yeah, I did have an ex who, yeah, he was into that, and it was my idea. And let me see, I one day I wanted to be a schoolgirl, like I was in a different state, and I had like on the school
Mm.
uniform or whatever, and I was walking like down the avenue, like this is like
Uh-huh.
real life. I was actually walking down, so I don't remember how, like I don't know if I had my thumb up like I was hitchhiking, or if he said, "Hey, are
Mm.
you from around here?" I don't even remember, but I know I was the one who made up the scene. So I got in the car with him, and I was like, "Yeah, well, I'm not from around here. I'm lost. I'm trying to get to school. Blah blah." So then he was like, "Okay," and a long story short, I'm gonna make it short. So he was like, "I just gotta stop by my house real quick." And I gotta grab something, and I'm like, okay. So then we get there, and he was like, he was like, well, why don't you come out and blah blah whatever. And I'm like, no, I don't think I should. Then he was like, come on, I don't want you to wait in the car. Then I was like, I really don't think I should. But anyways, long story short, I end up going in the house waiting, and I got beat up, choked, raped.
Oh, you a freak, Yvonne. You a
Wait,
freak.
wait, and then I'm gonna tell you. Wait, one more real quick. So, did you ever see the movie Misery?
Yeah.
Okay, so he had broke his legs, and I don't remember if I did the full Misery scene. But anyway, so like I had to help him in, and I was slapping him, and you shut the fuck up, and so like I was beating him up, and you suck this pussy, like it was crazy. And then but now the thing is, now it was my idea, but he played the role better than me. Like his face was so serious. He was like, I'm hurt. And like I just when I looked at him I started laughing. So I'm like he was like, wait, you supposed to be serious. But like, yeah. I mean I was a stripper, I was a nurse, yeah. So yeah,
I got some shit for y'all this year.
I had my nurse uniform. Like, yeah, I'm into all that. So yeah, you find the right person that's like into that or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have a problem,
Okay.
putting on my heels, dancing.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Yeah.
That is definitely my thing. I will come up with a scenario and pull that off. My favorite was the meeting the stranger in the bar and see if my pickup line would be strong enough to get them to come back with me to their room or to the room or to the house or whatever,
Right.
So
yeah.
that was one of my favorites. I go out to eat, come sit at the table and act like we just met and just start asking invasive questions. The questioning sexual or whatever.
Yeah, that keeps it fun.
Right,
yeah, that keeps it fun. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh, fun, spicy,
But you gotta
funny,
have the right
it's
person.
crazy.
You can't just do that.
You definitely have to have the right person. Yeah, because you can't be the only one who have the personality, and then you with somebody who, man, I ain't got time for this or whatever. Man, get your ass out my face, then. Yeah, because if you ain't with that, get the hell on. No. I'm all for a great time. Not a good time, a great time.
Yeah. And that plays a huge part in a relationship. That's how you keep it spicy. That's how you keep the person interested. And, you got to find ways to just, switch it up.
Definitely.
So, but we got into old sweet conversation. And we only got a little bit of time.
Okay, right. Okay, yeah. So you start. Okay, yeah. So yeah, go ahead with the emails.
All right. So I prefer you not mention my name. So I wanted to know, should I tell my cousin that his girlfriend is pregnant because of me? Ooh. Let me explain. I was upset with my cousin, and I knew him and his girlfriend was planning on having a baby in about 2 years from now. So I stuck holes in his condoms, and now she's pregnant, and he thinks she did it. Should I come clean? Ooh.
Oh my gosh. What do you think? I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a rough one. Maybe when the kid's 18.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great time.
And stuff, and you say, boy, you was an accident because of me. And it'd be like, what you mean? But
right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I say wait. I say wait. Yeah, I mean, honesty is a good thing, but in that situation right there, I mean, hell no. I mean, no. Oh my gosh, because okay, so he's thinking that his girl is the one that did it, but she could be thinking that he's the one that did it. But all the while, the cousin did it.
Because he's waiting. It sounds like he wanted to wait. By reading this, it sounds like he wanted to wait because the way it was worded. I think he might have wanted to wait.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I think that should be. I think that should be like a later on type joke.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, definitely. You should tell that you did it. I would not tell right now. I will let everything calm down and wait till the baby gets here, and they're in love with the baby. Then I would think that would be the best time. Me personally, I think so.
Yes. No. Well, you up next, Yvonne.
Okay, so let's see. This person wants to remain anonymous. Okay, so my wife is cheating on me. I confronted her about some text messages, and she confirmed. So I'm done with her. I told her that it's over. I'm filing for divorce. And now she has been texting me all day about counseling. She wants to work it out. And and I want this to be over with. And her reason for cheating on me is because I don't listen. That is so dumb. What do you have to say about that?
I don't think he should go back. I don't think he should go back. I think he should stay where he's at and let her do what she's going to do. Because women don't understand, and I get it, men cheat is just the same. Let's normalize that being cheated on is traumatizing. Let's go with that first. Being cheated on is traumatizing. I don't care who you are. You traumatize and find out that your partner cheated on you, okay? And not to say that a man cheating is worse than a woman's, but will be. Only because when a man sleeps with a woman, he conquers her. And he can conquer her for 9 months. He has sex with her, and he can impregnate her, and she's conquered for 9 months until she has that child, right? A man can get up, wipe herself off, and he's done with her. He left his seed. She's like the soil. If you want to consider the woman the earth, she's like the soil, and we're the planters. And so we plant seeds into these women, and these women become pregnant. And women are like, oh, but he cheated, and this, that, and that. Yeah, but when you allow a man to enter you, he's conquering you. He had to use some type of game. And then to find out, some of these guys that sleep with your wives or your girlfriend, their game was the weakest in the world, but you had to jump through hoops to get this woman. You know what it took for you to get her. And then to find out all it took for her to do was sleep with somebody that she worked with or somebody she was just cool with, I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't go back at all. And I'm going to stand on that until the day I die. I will not go back. And the same thing, fellas, if you get caught cheating, you might as well leave because you just gave her a get out of jail free pass. Trust and believe she's gonna cash in on that bomb one day, and it's gonna be when you least expect it and when you're the most vulnerable. She's gonna step in and do her thing. So I tell you, if you get caught, answer all her questions that she wants. That's the least you can do. But don't go back. So you know what? Since you caught me, game's over. You won, and move forward. Don't try to work it out. Don't try to hash it out because that's giving her enough time to build up enough ammunition to one day that she's pissed off and say, oh, yeah, I got this get out of jail free card that he gave me when he cheated, when I found out he cheated. So if you get caught, fellas, I'm telling you now, don't go back because you'll be talking to us in 2 to 3 years from now talking about y'all found out she was cheating. And then sometimes these women are so good. When they find out you're cheating and they forgive you, that's only because a lot of them were cheating already. You understand what I'm saying? And people don't believe that, but I believe that. I fully believe that a lot of times when women forgive you for cheating, it's because they were already cheating. And you were just not smart enough to get caught. I mean, she was just smart enough not to get caught, and you wasn't smart enough to not get caught.
But, well, I definitely agree with you. I don't disagree with you at all. But I definitely think that this is crazy. Okay, so, his wife is cheating on him. He confronted her about it, about, the text messages, and she basically, okay, she's agreeing, yeah, I'm cheating on you. And so now he's done, and now she want to text him all day about, hey, let's get counseling. But you wanted to
Yeah.
say, no. Yeah, you're right. I totally agree with you. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a man that cheated, a woman that cheated, just leave them. Whoever the cheater is, just leave them. Like, cause everybody
Yeah.
don't believe in cheating. So, hell no, leave them. Leave them no good, cheating, trifling ass motherfuckers alone.
You said that with a little vigor in your voice. What's going on, Yvonne? You got you want to get off your chest?
Oh, nothing. No, not at all. I'm just saying, just leave them alone because, hey, it's not worth it. Like, why would you want to work it out with, someone so trifling? You get what I'm saying? Like, oh my, like, you're trifling, and okay, hey, let's get counseling. Let's work. Hell, fuck no. Get your trifling ass on. No, you don't deserve me. I'm better than you.
I've been guilty of it. I've been guilty of it many a times. And I'm man enough to say and confess that I'm guilty of it.
Right.
But if you find out that the person cheated or whatever, for one, you can't trust them ever again. And if you do, the trust is not going to be the same. That trust, I guarantee you, will not be the same.
Yeah.
You will look at them differently. Every time they tell you something, you're going to listen to it with squinted eyes. You'll be like, I don't believe you.
Right.
And who wants to live in a relationship or be in a relationship like
I'm
that?
not about to be with nobody that I can't trust because, listen, I'm not perfect. Trust me when I tell you I'm not perfect at all, but I'm not trifling and I'm not a cheater, so I don't have time for the cheating, the lies, the trifling stuff. No, that's just not me. That's not in me to be a cheater. So if I'm not a cheater, I'm definitely not about to deal with a cheater. And if I'm not trifling, I'm definitely not about to deal with anybody that's trifling.
Yeah.
So no way.
Yeah, the world we live in, is self-gratification for that moment of pleasure can ruin a whole relationship. Can destroy a whole relationship, can destroy a whole trust pattern that somebody had or somebody felt or the love that they had for you, And I get it all day now, But when you're younger and you're not thinking and you just want that gratification, there's just no thought process. You just do off of impulse.
Right.
And I was impulsive with a lot of my situations. I was on some, shoot, if you're going to blame me, I might as well do it.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the right method to take, but
you live and you learn,
hey, you gonna blame me?
Yeah.
And I get it now. I'm not into that. Plus, I ain't got enough energy to be chasing around a bunch of shit. You understand what I'm saying? So,
yeah, especially
and plus
when
it's wrong. Morally it's wrong.
Mhm.
But,
okay. So do you want to take another?
Yeah, I got one. I got hold on, let me pull it back up. My thing closed out. My screen. And it says Stacy from New Orleans says Katrina hit us. We were separated from our families, and I went one place, and my boyfriend went somewhere else. And every time I'm reading stuff from like people from Louisiana or whatever, I could hear that twang in their voice. So I'm trying to make sense out of this whole email. Now when I was sent, I happened to run into his cousin. Where I was sent, I happened to run into his cousin, and we started hanging out. And one thing led to another, and we started sleeping with each other. And I got pregnant. Ooh, he's been raising my son as his own, but think it's his son. 2, should I come clean? Ooh, how long has Contrita been?
I have no idea.
That's been at least 15 years, right?
Yeah, it's been a
So that
minute.
boy got to be at least 15, 18 years old. Ooh, yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time.
Oh,
But then you
wow.
don't know if she was taking, if they're not together no more. What if he was paying child support all that time? Oh yeah, there'll be some furniture moving. I would definitely be moving some furniture. And my
Mm-mm.
cousin, that's crazy. She did say her cousin, right? Yeah, and I ran into his cousin. Yeah, his cousin. And started hanging out, and one thing led to another. Yeah, sleeping with his cousin. So, but this is my thing. I guess it depends on how when was the last time they had sex, and when was the next time they linked back up together for him to do that now. Because what if the guy already knew that wasn't his baby, or he had suspicions that wasn't his baby? He just took it on anyway.
Right.
You know? Either way, that's fine.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think it's about time because it ain't like the other chick. It's about time that it's poke holes, or was it a guy that poked holes in his cousin's condoms? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to come clean. It's been over 18 years. So yeah, I think you should come clean and let them know. It's gonna put a strain on your relationship and everything, but at the end of the day, you gotta live in your truth. If you did the crime, you did the crime, you gotta do your time now.
Okay, so I have
Mm-hmm.
one. Okay, so Christmas just recently passed because we are in January right now. Let's see. It says my spouse bought Christmas gifts for all of our children except for the two children that are not his. What should I do?
The spouse.
Yeah. I guess it's her
Mm-hmm.
husband bought Christmas gifts for all of the children except for two of the kids, and those two kids are not his kids. So he only bought for his kids. And they all live in the house together. What should she do? Curse him the fuck out?
Yeah, I think that should be a conversation that needs to be had. I don't believe in
Yes.
holidays. You know how I feel, but I think that's a
Right, but I mean,
conversation that needs to be had.
right. I mean, but for the people that do believe in holidays and you are buying for children, why would you only buy just for your children? Or you know what I'm saying? And I've heard situations like this where like a guy would was dating this girl, and he would buy food um for his child, and the girl had kids too, but he would not buy food for her kids, only for his uh his child or his kids or whatever. But now the lady, when she would buy for all of the kids, not just hers, but for hers and his. But with him, he would only buy for his child only. So it's basically the same situation. I do feel like when you are dating someone and you are in a relationship with someone and it's going somewhere and there are children involved, you do have to treat the kids like you would treat yours. I mean,
Yeah.
those are my beliefs. You don't have to be the mother or the father. Okay, no one's saying, hey, that you're the mom, you're the dad. I mean, these kids know that you're not their mom and you're not their dad. But I mean, at the same time, they are children. So as a adult, like why would you buy for one child and not buy for the other? And
Yeah.
especially when you are with someone and you're living in the house with them. You get what I'm saying? Like you live in a
Yeah.
house and the person, the other person already have kids before you, and you're buying something for your child, you're not going to buy it for the other child,
Yeah. Yeah. It's that's a conversation that needs to be had.
Yeah, definitely. Because if you don't have that situation is going to continue to happen over and over. It's going to not happen, it's not going to just happen this Christmas that just passed. It's going to happen next Christmas and the Christmas after, and just, uh, it's it's sad. It's just, it's really sad,
Yeah,
so people
that's
definitely should.
some people don't know how to parent.
That's true.
Just because you become a father and a mother don't make you a father and a mother. You
Mhm.
know, there's skills behind that. Just because you got somebody pregnant and became a father, that don't mean you know how to take care of that child or know what's best for that child. And
Right, and
I was in that situation. I didn't know how to be. I just knew the way that worked for me, and I had to realize that my kids. They understand now. They say, "Oh, Dad, yeah, I understand why you were so rough and, on us, always want to know who your friends are, where you're going to be, this, that, and the third." But when it was happening, it was like they didn't like it. So, again, what
right.
you was going to say?
No, I mean, I definitely agree with you, and I hate when people say, "Oh, a stepfather is not the father, a stepmother is not the mother." Oh, yes, the hell they are. You have people that are okay. So just like you said, you can give birth. A female will give birth to a child and throw that child away. Like this recently happened probably 2 weeks ago or last week, and here in Florida, it was a baby body in a dumpster. So that is not a mother. That is a female. She gave birth and she put the baby in a bag and put it in a dumpster. A female, not a mother. Because a mother is someone, if a female give birth and leave that baby for dead, a mother, that baby, even though she did not give birth to that baby and raise it like it's her own. So giving birth does not make you a mother, because you have so many, like I said, that will give birth and leave that child for dead. That is not a mother. And planting a seed in someone does not make you a father, because there are so many planters that then planted seeds all over the damn place and are not raising these kids. So, okay, yeah, so like me, for instance, yes, I was, my parents were married before I were born. So yeah, I do know, and my mom and my dad raised me, but at the same time, I do believe like that men that don't father the child can be a father, to someone. I'm not going to just say that because, oh yeah, my dad raised me, so hey, I believe that it's only if if it's your biological mom or dad. No, I mean, yes, I was fortunate to have both my parents, but I do believe, like I said, that you can give birth or plant a seed, and you are not a mother, you are not a father, you are basically just a piece of shit that should have never had these damn kids. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Uh, oh man, you wanna read one more? Or
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can read one more if you want.
okay. Okay, this is Stephanie from Nashville. I met a guy, and me and him have been dating for a few years, and when we got together, I was a virgin. One night, I seen an ex of mine in the club, and we had sex. So I'm no longer a virgin. Should I tell my boyfriend I'm no longer a virgin? But if I tell him he won't marry me, should I still tell him? Oh, he gonna
Mm.
find out. He gonna find out.
How?
But you know
How
what?
is
You
he
know
gonna
what? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna retract that statement. I'm gonna retract that statement because we guys think that we could tell when our girls gonna have sex and all this. Well, a bunch of y'all got that hokey pokey coochie, and y'all just what is this snapback? You know, and so man, I'd rather hear it from her than the streets because some way, shape, or form that's gonna come out.
I mean,
That's
if
gonna
they
come out.
don't know each other.
I don't believe. I listen. There's 6 degrees of separation amongst all of us. I guarantee you that, and these are proofs of my theory of the 6 degrees of separation. If you went on your Facebook page, right,
I know.
and
It's
you
always
went through your friends list,
it's always
I'm pretty sure
somebody,
there's somebody I'm friends with. Yeah,
uh,
and if I'm
two
not,
mutual
somebody
friends,
that
four
they're,
mutual friends.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So I don't buy it. And then sometimes people can get away with it for the rest of their lives. They can take that to
Right.
their grave. But I just feel like certain things, there'll be a slip up some way, shape, how, or form.
That is true.
I don't
And
know.
you know what? Pandora had came up on my timeline, and I'm trying to see. We had some mutual friends, and I'm like, how does she know this person and that person? I had meant to
Mm-hmm.
tell you that. I'm like, like
But Pandora know a
how?
lot of people. Pandora's like me.
Okay,
She knows a lot of people. She knows a
right.
lot of people.
Yeah, we had about. I have to go and see, but yeah, we had like maybe 4 or 5 mutual friends. So like, I'm like, damn. But yes, so okay, so wait, so before we go, so what should she do? She's asking us what should she do. I say don't tell him. I mean, I know like I don't believe in being trifling and all that, but I don't know. Like, is it over with you and your ex? I don't know how you slept with your ex. um why would you sleep with your ex? You have been saving it all this time, and you didn't sleep with your ex when you was with him, and now you sleep with your ex when you're with someone else. I mean me personally, I wouldn't be in that damn situation, I don't know, like, if you feel like it's over, like for a fact that you are not going to sleep with your ex anymore, you want to shit, I don't know because yeah, I don't condone being trifling and all that, but SC, like, what do you think? What is the best advice for her?
She should tell them. And the reason
I
why I
mean,
say that is because the first
mhm.
thing women will say is, "Oh, you should have just told me. I'd have respected you more." I just find it ironic that women ask us questions like that when they would tell us, "Oh, just be truthful. Just tell me the truth. I'd rather you tell me the truth." So, it's not fun. It's no fun when the rabbit's got the gun.
But I
When
feel
the shoe
like,
isn't fitting on somebody else's foot, is no fun. And now women understand that.
I feel like, okay, it's wrong, and then this is um this is like a serious thing because like this guy thinks that he's going to take your virginity, so that is something special, that now you have given it away to someone that you could have gave it to, but you waited till you got with someone else. But I do
Hmm.
kind of feel like, okay, but now this is one, like, I kind of feel like this. I feel like if you cheat, and like I said, I don't believe in cheating. If you cheat and you really regret it, and you know, like, oh man, I fucked up, I shouldn't have did that shit. Okay, I know for a fact I'm not going to do it anymore. I do feel like, you know, if you can just bury it and just move on, and you know, just don't say anything. But I don't know, because he's going to leave her. So I don't know what to say. He's going to leave you if you tell. So he's definitely not going to marry you, because now he's going to look at you as a whore. Like, hey, why the fuck? What the fuck? Why the fuck did you do it? So I don't know. I mean, but he's definitely not going to look at you the same, and probably not going to marry you.
Yeah, there's no way in the world he's gonna look at you the same. No way whatsoever.
Right.
You know, because you gave something away that he was supposed to receive on y'all wedding night.
Right. Right.
You know, you gave something away that was supposed to be his. There's no way of coming back from that one.
Yeah. Wow. So yeah. So I guess that's about it, because we are over time.
All right. Well, maybe next week. I want to know if we can. I guess we could just request that if we did I haven't seen any follow-ups as far as us making a statement on what we think should happen. I haven't seen any follow-ups. Maybe we can ask people to start sending in follow-ups. If they listen to the show and send in emails, you understand what I'm saying? If what we tell you was right, tell us we was right. We wrong. We was wrong, you know. Or you gonna, you know, be pissed off at us because we gave you some terrible advice.
Right.
You know, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe, hopefully, in the near future, we'll get some feedback or some information or something we gave somebody, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
I like to feel like I made a change in somebody's life or impact, you know, may it be good or bad.
Well, I mean, I think we have made a change. I mean, you know, we have listeners that, you know, we're constantly growing more listeners, and then we have people that asking us more questions. So they appreciate us. You guys appreciate us. You should. I mean, come on, who wouldn't? But okay, so yeah, I think that's it. Anything else before we sign out?
Nope, that's it.
All right, everyone. We want to thank all of you. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the show. That does it for us. And stay tuned for our next episode next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
If you want your windows there in week, pick up the phone and just search Reese.
Here's a New Year's resolution for your home. Get Factory Direct custom-made impact windows installed before hurricane season starts. For over 50 years, Reese has been one of the leading window and door companies in the state of Florida. At Reese, most impact windows are installed in just 6 weeks and come with a double lifetime warranty. Schedule a free consultation at reesewindows.com. That's reesewindows.com.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right. ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.